here from Mystic Rainbow Tarot. Thank you for tuning in today, and this is a very requested reading about Lady Gaga and her love life and who she's with at the moment. And I'd just like to say a big thank you to all our subscribers, and please comment down below if you wish to, and share, like and subscribe. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards now, see what's going on in Lady Gaga's love life. So messages about Lady Gaga. Messages about Stephanie, that's her real name, but we all know her as Lady Gaga, don't we? So I think I'll stick to that. Messages about Lady Gaga and her love life, whether she's in a relationship at the moment, whether she's looking for love. Is there anything between her and Bradley at the moment? That's Bradley Cooper. So Lady Gaga, what's going on? Lady Gaga and her love life, please. Lady Gaga and her love life. See what we get. I've run out of room to put these on the table, so I'll have to move them along so that you can see them. So let's see what we have first of all. So we have the Ten of Swords, and I see that we have the Wheel of Fortune. So I'm going to hold these two cards up for you to see. So, right, with these two cards being together in the reading, this means that Lady Gaga has in fact suffered a loss. So I feel this relates to her and Bradley Cooper. I feel it happened quite suddenly and she is still healing. I feel it was unexpected and caused some pain for her at the time, because there was lack of closure for her. She did think their relationship was going to carry on at the time. So she spent some time in the past healing from this and reflecting on what happened and why. And I feel she wants to learn from this experience. And she does seem to have this ability to analyse situations well and learn from herself. I feel it ended because Bradley wasn't ready to make any kind of commitment to her at the time and was working a lot towards the end, and he was needing to spend time with his daughter too, and all of this got in the way of their relationship. That's the thing when you've both got big careers like they have. Also, with this Wheel of Fortune here, I feel this suggests that it was a turn of events that led to the end of their relationship. It seems that one thing led to another, and somehow it came to a sudden end. Plus, there was some external circumstances beyond their control, and these also got in the way of them being together anymore. And that was, they were a lot of the time in different parts of the world and not being able to be together because of their work commitments. So they just didn't have time for the relationship in the end. So this is really about Lady Gaga learning from her mistakes, as we all have to. So I feel it was a learning curve or life lesson, if you like, for her about next time if anything similar like that happens to her. she needs to act differently so nothing can give her this much pain and upset again. Because this is about not letting troublesome times and sudden breakups knock you down or knock you for six. So it's about figuring out the way that she can do things differently, and the way the things she wants from romance in the future without it getting to this stage, so that basically it could be saved next time. Because I do feel sorry for her, because she's had her fair share of breakups, and the thing is, they all start off well and look so promising, but you know, they're usually career people like her, and they've got big work schedules other places in the world from her, and she does all that travelling and touring away as well, which takes you away from your partner. So there's all these things to it. So also about this this wheel here, it's really the wheel of life, and life goes in circles and then starts again, so it always comes back round. So it depicts it's like the wheel of the year of cycles all the time. So the next card we have is the 10 of Pentacles. So I'll just show you that. So with this card, Lady Gaga is definitely looking for love, and she wants commitment, and she wants something long-term that lasts. So I do feel she is hopeful of finding a potential husband, because she wants to feel safe and secure. She wants that special long-lasting relationship and to settle down and have children. So I do feel she's looking for her soulmate, and you can see it all in this card. There's the couple. This is what she's thinking and dreaming about. The couple there, and look, that even looks like one of her mansions in the background. It's a big mansion there. It's all the grass garden, and you know, there's the baby, the children, and the little dog. That's everything she would like. So let's see what else we have here. So here we have, right, that's the Knight of Wands. Hold that up for you. So with this Knight of Wands, this is a new guy, and he's come into her life. He came in quite quickly. So yeah, and he's a good looking guy, and he knows how to treat a lady, because he's charming and he knows the right things to say. And I do feel this is what she needs at the moment, lots of flattery and attention, and it's boosted her confidence, so that's good for her. So I feel she sees her new guy as hot, and he's an energetic type of character, who's full of life, and he makes the most of things. He's a lot of fun, and he's romantic, and there's a lot of passion and lust going on here. So at the moment, he's not looking for anything long term, and she's not really taking this seriously, but it hasn't been going on that long, just a few months. So to be honest, Lady Gaga has been looking for some new action in her life right now, and he's really cheered her up, and he's made her feel happy again, so that's great. I think this relationship happened quite quickly. This seems to be an act now and think later romance, but that is what she was looking for. So right now in her life, she needed that. So the next card here is the Fool. So you can see that. So yeah, this card, the Fool, this represents that this is a new relationship, and it's still in the early stages of the, you know, they've just been getting to know each other and finding out things about each other. I think she finds him exciting and likes the carefree energy he has about him. He is a risk taker who is spontaneous and fun, And I think with him, she's seeing a new perspective on her life and ways of doing things. And she finds him quite exciting. But I think it took a little bit of time for this to develop into a relationship, even though he came into her life quite quickly. She got to know him more as a friend first. I feel they are finding some balance together, and I think he sees her as a strong, exotic type of woman. I feel this new man has a calming influence on her, and they're getting along really well and making nice companions for each other, especially at the moment. This card also relates to being content with who you are, and I feel this relates to Lady Gaga in particular, because she doesn't worry about what other people think. And I feel that her thinking like this, it's very good for her, because she doesn't get upset about things like other people would. You know, what if people laugh at her or say things? She's not bothered, because she can laugh at herself a little bit too. That's always good. And I also feel she doesn't have time to think about the what ifs of life. She uses her gut instinct a lot. She is not bothered about conforming to what other people think. She goes about everything the way she wants to do it. She's very independent. All her work plans and projects, plus any relationships, even the way she dresses and does her hair, she does it her way, and she doesn't worry about what people think. She's not going to conform to normal social expectations. So she just does her own thing. So I feel that's a good thing, to be yourself. So with this relationship, she's just taken a leap of faith and jumped into this romance. And I think it's given her a new lease of life. And she feels fresh and carefree about her life at the moment. And I think these two, that's her and her new guy, are spending a lot of time together at the moment and doing all the fun things that they enjoy. Yeah, so let's see what else we have. Oh, crikey, we've got the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles, and they're both together. So I don't know if you can see that, but I'll try and hold those together. So this is about two nines, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So and nines are about being in the right place at the right time to meet a new romantic partner. So this is something Lady Gaga has certainly been wishing for. So this is to do with when they met each other, and that was probably through friends, but it was something they were both looking for, and they took this opportunity and have been seeing each other for a few months now. So I feel Lady Gaga finds her new boyfriend charming, and she was kind of a magnet for him. And this new romance is flowing with a lot of ease at the moment, and he has made her feel more confident about herself, and that's good, because she did lose a bit of confidence in herself after her last breakup, as we all do often for a short while when we break up with someone, and then we manage to build ourselves up again. So I feel he's built her up and boosted her confidence. So this relationship is actually doing Lady Gaga a lot of good at the moment. So I think she likes intelligent, ambitious men, and he fits her type in a lot of ways. I think they have this in common. She's very creative and expressive in her singing career and through her acting, and I feel he channels his expression into his business world, and I feel he's a very influential person, and he's good. Yeah, he does something in business. So yeah, So this is also about they have a good connection together with this relationship because they are growing something new, and it is fulfilling their needs at this time in life. It's a bit like a fruit ripening. Also, this is about a chapter in both of their lives has come to an end. That's their past relationships, and they have both been reflecting on the past, and they have both had some ups and downs with their past relationships. But now they've got together, and I think they feel a sense of relief and peace together, that's behind them. And there's no conflict or anything in this relationship. It's a new happy romance. They're also not really expecting anything from each other. They are just enjoying the moment together type of thing. I feel Lady Gaga is quite excited about this new romance and wants to show him off to everybody. She's trying to leave the past behind her for a new start. So as you can see with the Fool card we had here in the reading, yeah, so she's at a crossroads, a transformation, and is now moving in a new direction, and she's taking a chance on a new romance and just seeing where it takes her. So with this pair of nines we've got here in the reading together like this, I really don't think that these two are in it for the long haul. I feel they're happy while it lasts, and you know, so I hope that whatever it turns into is what they want from it, but I don't think they're looking for anything long term with this. But yeah, at this moment in time, I feel they are just very happy and content with what they have, because her new guy is the type of person she needs at this point in her life, because we all attract things we need now, and she needed uplifting, some fun and excitement, and that's what he's done for her. And there's a lot of passion between them. I also think they clicked right from the start, and they are sailing along nicely with ease and comfort right now, and that's fulfilling both of their needs right now. So it's kind of that sort of relationship. So let's see what else we've got. The next card we've got is the Queen of Wands. So I don't know whether you can see that, but so I feel this represents Lady Gaga in the reading. And there she is, all smiling and happy, enjoying her wealth and her luxuries in life, and obviously her new guy. So, and she comes across to me as a fun and playful type of person. But in her relationships with men, she wants equality. And that is number one on her list. And yeah, so I agree with her really, because in this day and age, that's what most women want. So I think this is where she really clicks with her new guy, because he is all about fairness and seeing things from her point of view. He doesn't like injustices towards any people. He's all about fairness and balance. So he's calmer and more placid, and doesn't like arguments. That's good for her, because she can be fiery at times. But she will not tolerate chauvinism or any kind of being talked down to. And why should she put up with that anyway? But that doesn't relate to this relationship, because he's not like that. But I do feel she's very independent and likes some freedom in her relationships. She's definitely not a boring person, because I see she's always got something going on with the new projects She's ambitious and she's very creative. She likes to keep her mind active and doing things, even if it's only reading something new. I feel like she's definitely in the right career for her because she loves to travel. She loves going to new places. She finds that interesting and exciting. So she does plenty of that, and she sees that all as great adventures. So that's good. Also, with her clothes, I think she can really easily pull off unusual looks that many other people wouldn't be able to get away with, but she's able to make that work. I feel like she loves colours, anything colourful and playful and fun that attracts attention. I feel she's quite a warm and friendly person. She's brutally honest, and what I mean is that she'll say what she thinks. I feel like she is quick to fall in love in a relationship, but has difficulty holding on to long-term relationships because they don't always go the way she wants them to. She doesn't like possessive men who want her to be with them all the time. She likes her freedom, and she'll give up a relationship if it's taken away from her. I do feel she's fallen for the charms of her new man, but only time will tell if they are going to have a long-term thing together. At the moment, the energy is not looking like that. But I hope it's not going to turn into yet another roller coaster ride for her, because she does easily end relationships if they try to restrict her freedom too much or get very emotional too soon. Because she wants to settle down, but in her own time. She wants to take her time and make sure they're right for her. So she wants to be the boss of that. So she knows what she wants and what she's looking for. Let's see what else we have in this reading. So here we have the Three of Cups, but it's reversed. So I'll show you what that looks like, but it's actually reversed in this. So this card actually indicates a third person is involved here. And there's three people, as you can see. So what I'm getting, the messages I'm getting is this relates to Bradley Cooper. So they're not having an affair, but they've stayed friends and are in contact over the phone. Just because they've known each other for so long and were together in the past, because she's a friendly girl, because this card is showing me the presence of a third person influencing this relationship. There's three people here, as you can see. I think this could actually just be in Lady Gaga's mind. Yeah, this is more in her mind, because sometimes when we're in a new relationship, it's only then that we can sometimes realise how much a past love meant, and that we're not quite over them yet. And it may be that this new romance is helping her move on, but it also makes her realise what she had with Bradley. But also, if this had been the right way up, it's also about celebrations, fun and parties and enjoying yourself. But as it's reversed, this is about too much partying in the past, and this relates to Lady Gaga, and too much overindulgence in things like drugs and alcohol previously. So I do hope she's got some help with that. So being as Bradley Cooper has come up in this reading, I'm just going to take my oracle cards and see if we can get any more messages about that, because I'm always having people asking me about Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. So I think I'll find out what's going on there. So I'll just give them a quick shuffle. So messages about Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga and their friendship. So any future messages or any messages about Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, please. We'd like to know if there's anything still there. So I'm just going to pull 3 cards and we'll see what we get about these two. I'll put these cards out of the way. So the first card we have here is romantic feelings. So, oh, that's a lovely card. Oh, that even looks like Bradley Cooper. And there they are, having a romantic kiss and cuddle. So there we have it. And this says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So so this is about Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. They still have feelings for each other. She's not being unfaithful to her new guy, but her and Bradley, yeah, I'm getting, they have just stayed friends, but he does make her heart leap and they care about each other. There's still some feelings there. So let's see what else we have. So this one is the reconciliation. So as you can see in the card, he's bringing her back to him. So that's lovely. So I think they still think about it. This is like the thoughts with the clouds. This is like a dream almost about each other. So yeah, and it actually says someone from your past is returning to your life. So that's it. So that's about her and Bradley Cooper. These two, I feel they just can't stay away from each other for too long. So if these two are free later on in the year, maybe September onwards, I feel they'll be back together again, you know, as long as, say, Bradley hasn't found anybody else by then, because, you know, that they have this strong bond and they have feelings for each other. And I feel they only broke up because Bradley wasn't ready for another commitment at the time. And if they do get back together again, and it's only an if, but I feel they'd like to, I think he's going to realise the potential of a future for them together, because he can't stay away from what they have either. But they do like to keep all of this private. They really don't want anyone to know there's something between them. And I think sometimes they deny it to themselves as well. I do feel Bradley has been wary because he's been through a divorce. That's what I'm getting. And that does put some people off commitment for a few years. And I think that's what's happened here. Because it seems to me, no matter who else Lady Gaga dates, she always lands up going back to Bradley. I feel these two have a soulmate connection. And this is what keeps bringing them back together again. Also, I just feel they are fascinated by each other. It's like some sort of crush. But I feel like each time they get back together, they learn more things from each other and find each other more intriguing. And they are definitely attracted to each other. But I feel like Bradley has been protecting his emotions. Yeah. So he's been doing that a lot in the past, and if they come back together in the future, he's going to have to open up more and express his feelings more to her, because that's what she wants, and that's what's going to keep the relationship going on. But I do think they both really want to finish what they started. They've got unfinished business. That's Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper. So we'll see what this last card is. So this could be the one. So you've already met your romantic partner you seek. So I think this relates to in the past when they were together, Bradley and Lady Gaga. They feel when they're together, they are with a special person. And I do feel but sometimes they've overlooked their special bond that they have together, because they may have thought of the ideal people that they'd land up with would sort of look different or act different. But, you know, with these two, sooner or later, I'm sure they're going to realise, you know, and especially later on in the year, I feel that there is a lot left that could happen between them. And they've got to realise that they could well be each other's ideal partners. But at the moment, Lady Gaga is having the time of her life with this new romance, and as long as she's enjoying herself, that is all that matters. But I do feel her heart is somewhere else, and Bradley knows where that is. But you know, Lady Gaga knows how to have a good time and is never short of male admirers. So I feel she's just taking things one day at a time and seeing where her new romance goes. And he's a distraction for her, and especially from her past relationship. So, and I feel like her new man is also moving on from a past relationship. So it's helping him, and you do attract people into your life who help you, even if it's only for the time being, help you with some healing. And that's what's going on between Lady Gaga and a new romance. They're having a good time and they're healing together, whether they know it or not, and they're helping each other with that. So it's given the two of them a chance to live in the now and not to look back so much at the past. And you know, I hope they get from this romance a lot of happiness and whatever it is they want it to be. And I wish them all the best. Anyway, that's the end of the reading. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Bye for now.